Hello, good morning. Welcome to Ikram FX Academy. I'm pleased to inform you that this is the second video that I'll be uploading. I have uploaded a video, the first video of its kind, on the 28th July 2026, where I narrated that the market has opened, and this market opened at, let me quickly check that. From my background analysis, the market opened just around 4083. Yes, around 4083. Okay, 4087. Yes, 4083, 4087, around that region. And immediately the market opened, I posted the first video to indicate that the two important lines are the two purple lines, which every day market must tend to touch either of the two purple lines. At the dawn of the day, in Nigerian time, before 7 a.m. this morning, market has exactly and as proposed, market has touched one of the purple lines indicated in this chart, and this was what was observed and predicted, that market must touch either the first or the second purple line. And it was also added that because the opening of the candle of the 27th of July, which was yesterday, yes, which is Monday, July, the opening candle, which I'll be showing us if I have that opportunity with the device I'm using. If I'm able to show us that, I will do that. Let me see if I can do that. Okay, so this was yesterday. This candle that started here, with this small red candle, to this final candle marks a complete day, which is on the 27th. And the candle that ended this trend finished below this candle, and that made me to postulate and analyze that there will be further coming down of the of the candles, which will finally make the candle to intercept this purple candle. You can check my first video, which I've sent the link out. You can check it to see the first analysis which I did. So you can check my YouTube, Ikram FX Academy, for us to be able to follow the trend and as explained in the video. So this is the second video of on the 28th July 2026, showing that the rule has been obeyed for the first time again. I'll be doing many of this video which will be showing us how events unfold on the daily basis. But for the first time and the second video, it has actually proven that on the 28th, which is this Tuesday, 28 July 2026, we have finally seen that the trend of the market went bearish, as I have earlier spoken in my first video. And 4065.24 has been touched, and that has actually proven the point that we're trying to make. And what is the point? That either of the two purple lines shall be touched at every single date, every single day. So that has actually happened today. So meanwhile, don't forget, I also added, which I'm still going to reiterate in this second video, that it is a must this week for market to either touch 4165.89 or 3959.53. Presently, as I'm speaking to us, looking at this chart, market is currently on, if you look at the location, market is currently around, let me use this cursor to show us, market is around here, market is around 40.43, market is around that side. And this market that is around 40.43, we either go down to 3959.53, or, and that is if market go bearish further, or the market will go back to touch 4165.89, which is above. That is if market go bullish. So by my prediction again for the week, I want to postulate that market will go 4165.89. That is going to be my own observation for the week, that market is to go bullish, and market is not to go bearish further, but rather market will go bullish. But at the end of today, which is on the 28th of July 2025, we'll be able to also see. But don't forget, I've not said that will be done today, but I said that will be done this week. That is 4165.89 will either be touched, or 3959.53. If I increase the time frame, we'll be able to see that, and that is what I indicated in my chart here. When I change it to 4-hour time frame, we'll be able to see 4165.89. We'll be able to see that. Let's look at it. This is it. That's what I demarcated with the yellow line. So market will either touch this place for the week, or market will touch this place for the week, which is 39.59. So it's either market is touching this yellow down or touching this yellow up for the week. So this has not also happened, as you can see. It has not happened. How do we know? This is the beginning of the journey from this blue line here that I'm using the cursor to touch. This is the beginning of the week. No, this is the beginning of the week. This is the beginning of the week where we have this dotted line. Yes, that's the beginning of the week. And this is going to be the end of the week, which is Friday. This is going to be the end of the week. So presently, if you look at the journey, you see market is coming downward and to this first blue line. So I am now predicting for the week, the market is going to either this yellow at the top at the 4165.89, or coming to 3959.53, and that is my prediction for the week. So we are actually going to see in one of the videos that will be posted if market actually touches the yellow up or the yellow down, but that is for the week. So for the day, we have actually, let me return it back to 1 hour time frame. So for for the daily analysis of Tuesday, 28th July 2026, the touching of the purple line at the bearish region has been fulfilled, and thereby the market has taken the profit for whosoever that has entered the trade. Now, if I want to go further on that, still looking at on the 28th of July 2026, after the market has already fulfilled that mandate, all things being equal, the market is expected to return from that region, possibly back to the pivot, then possibly, where is the pivot? For the people that do not understand what I'm trying to explain, where is the pivot? Let's show the pivot. The pivot, that is, let's look at it. That's 4067. This is the pivot. 4067. So 4067. That's the pivot. If we look at it very well, no, is that going to be a pivot? No. Okay. The pivot is going to be 4086.01 or 4084.50. Okay. I'm using my own 30-minute time frame to analyze my pivot. So my pivot is this blue line here, where we have here. That's it. Where we have 4084.50. That's the pivot. So market is expected to return to the pivot, and all things being equal, if we are lucky today, market is supposed to get to 4094. If you are lucky today, that's the green line. Okay, let me bring the cursor again. This green line, 4094. If you are lucky enough today, market will come to this region. Like I said earlier, I'm not going to bother us with so much information for now. I'll make it simpler. Even ordinarily, anybody that is just a newcomer in the world of forex trading will be able to understand just with lines and color. And that is what I'll be doing on a daily basis. I want to believe that this analysis is very clear, simple and direct. We make it simple at Ikran Academy. We make it easier. So let's see what becomes of the market again after the first achievement has been made, where market went bearish and touched the purple line. So we are predicting that market will return back to the pivot 4084.50 or 4094.13, which is the green line. I named that Ikran M3. That's what I call that. So let's see what will play out as I'll be concluding this second video of the day for the 28th July 2026. See you again in my next video. Please don't forget to subscribe, press the subscribe button, follow us, click the likes for us to be able to see whenever we upload any of these latest videos. Thank you and God bless you.